to the first and hopefully not the last episode of the Co-op's Kitchen Cook-Off Monster Mash Kitchen, live on channel 666 and Facebook Live. Can you tell we're 100% live here? They are loving it. We have a spooktacular show for you this evening. We have got guests, we have got food, we have got gunge. Yes, that's right, gunge. Because we tonight are pitting our guests head to head in a live kitchen cook-off. And at the end of the show, it's your votes at home that's going to determine who is going to face the ultimate gunging in our grand gunge finale. So let's meet our guests. Please welcome Dr. Frankenstein and his monster.
Thank you.
Good evening, guys. How are you both?
Oh, very well.
Frightfully well, yes, very, very good indeed.
Yes?
Just call me Frank, Janet.
Just Frank.
No monster.
Just Frank.
Just Frank.
Like Madonna.
Yes.
Got it. Right, lovely. So
You can just call me the doctor, I'm not as precious
I think
as him.
the doctor's taken, but maybe we just call you Doctor.
Oh, right, suit yourself.
Great. So, guys, what are you going to be cooking for us tonight?
Oh, yes, I'm going to be cooking you perplexing pizza. It's a conventional twist on the regular pizza. Stay tuned for that.
Interesting. Very perplexing.
Yes.
And Frank?
I have my signature dish, my trick or treat burgers.
Ooh, and those burgers are tricksy. We'll find out a bit more about those later. But first, no Halloween party would be complete. No Halloween party would be... No party would be complete without our resident part-time mixologist, full-time vampire, Belladonna. Hi, Bella. How are you?
Not so great because I thought I was hosting, but apparently you are.
Okay. Well, that's something to take up with production after the show.
Is there someone I can speak to?
Yeah, probably the producer after the show, Bella. But first, let's find out what everyone's doing for Halloween. What are your plans, Doctor?
Well, that keeps happening, doesn't it?
It really does.
Now, I'm having a very quiet one this Halloween, Janet. Yes, no, I keep myself to myself. I lock the castle doors, and I've booby-trapped the gaff. So anyone in the neighbourhood who's going to try and play a trick on me, you won't be able to. Watch out.
Ooh, watch out for that. Frank?
Well, I'm going to be very busy this Halloween.
Halloween.
Halloween!
Oh, there we are. Very busy this Halloween. But I'm not going to be a monster this year. No, I'm out publicly promoting my book, Picking Up the Pieces.
Okay, Frank. Yeah, we're going to hear a bit more about that later. How about you, Bella? Have you got something really exciting planned for Halloween?
I was thinking of having a dinner party.
Oh, that's so cool. You're so cool.
You could come, and maybe you could come as well.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, great. Well, I'm sure you guys are going to have a lovely
Great
time. But anyway, so, Doctor, Frank, you're going to be going head-to-head in the cook-off later.
Oh, yes, yes.
Are you worried about getting a gunging if you're not the one who's voted for?
I'm absolutely not worried one jot, Janet. No, I have absolute faith in the public that they will, of course, vote me the winner because, well, I'm sure you've already worked out I'm pretty fantastic.
Confident words there from the Doctor. Frank?
Well, I'm biting someone else's nails, but I'm not nervous.
You really are.
I have the dish of the day you will see with those trick-or-treat burgers.
Very exciting. Good oohing, guys. Thanks for that. Well, good luck to both of you. Now, the way it works is that we need you at home to help us decide which of the two meals that Frank and the Doctor are going to be cooking is the best. So if it's the Doctor that you want to vote for, if you want to go with his perplexing pizza, that's your bag. You need to vote by clicking like on the button below and click on the wow emoji. That's this one. Wow. And if you like what Frank's cooking up, you can click on the heart emoji. So wow for the Doctor, wow. And heart for Frank. Lovely. And we also want to know what's happening at your Halloween party this year. So leave us some comments below and we'll read some of those out later in the show. But first, I think it's time to get into the kitchen and see what the Doctor's cooking up. Well, welcome back. I'm here in the kitchen with the doctor. What's cooking, Doc?
Well, I am going to be cooking for you today, Janet. I'm going to be cooking perplexing pizza, yes. Perplexing pizza. It's the regular pizza, but with a twist. Yes, yes. Do you know what the twist is, Janet?
No, I don't, Doctor. That's why I asked.
I'm going to tell you. That's what I'm going to do.
That would be lovely.
As soon as I remember. Ah, that's the twist, yes. It's a spaghetti base, not a bread base, a spaghetti base.
A spaghetti-based pizza. Have you ever heard of anything as perplexing as that? Really
I haven't, Janet.
Mashing up those two greats of Italian cuisine there. We'll see how that goes.
More whispering than mashing, but yeah.
Yeah, well, okay. Whatever. And, but of course, we wouldn't leave the doctor to do this all by himself. He's going to be getting a hand from the hand. Yeah, give him a big hand.
How very handy.
That is a big hand. and other hand puns. How are you today, hand? Great. And are you excited about Halloween? Yeah, well, a little bit excited. So, Doctor, what's the first step? Oh, well, let's go over to Bella to tell us what we're going to be putting in the pizza first.
Exactly. So what we've got here are some eggs, we've got some tomatoes, we've got some olives, we've got some cheese, we've got some oregano, and we've most importantly got some spaghetti and some spaghetti sauce. So if you want to get any of this, you can go to our website, coop.co.uk/Halloween, subject to availability, participating stores, or whatever.
A bit late for that one, love.
That was really beautifully done. Thank you, Bella. That was great ingredient listing there. What's the first move?
Right, well, first, before you do anything, before you get started, Janet, what you've got to do is you've got to preheat your oven to gas Mark 4, or 180 degrees Celsius, 453 degrees Kelvin, give or take a few decimal points, but, you know, I won't spit feathers. Right, thanks for that pity laugh, lovely. Now, what are we doing? Ah, yes, but the good news is, Janet, the good news is, I have already created the spaghetti. I've already pre-boiled it. Yes, I've already pre-boiled it. I have already done it. But first, what you need to do is you need to combine all these lovely ingredients here. You take your parmesan. You pop it in the bowl just like that. Little bit of that. That's good.
Lovely.
You take the eggs. Look at that, just raw eggs. Three raw eggs in there.
Are you sure?
Oh,
eggs?
That's grand. That's
it's very
nice.
It's all going to be cooked later on.
Oh yes, absolutely. A bit of oregano. That's the one. That's it in there. Very nice. Very good.
Lovely.
And of course, the final. This is my favorite. Half fat. You can use full fat, but half fat. You know, if you're watching your figure, as I'm not, because I'm gorgeous. Oh yes, look at that. That's very nice. Creme fraiche. Creme fraiche.
Oh,
in it goes. One there. Scoop it all in. Very good. Lovely. Right, that'll do. Boom.
And then we just whisk that all
you just mix
together.
it all together, just like that.
Mix.
Oh, yes.
Lovely.
Just like
so
that.
Bella's frying up some onions there for us. They smell fantastic. Well done, Bella. Good job.
Shut up, Janet.
Okay. Doctor, you have you've got a new TV show coming out, so I hear.
Do you know what? I'm so pleased you've mentioned that. I do. I've got a new TV show coming out. It's called Embarrassing Body Parts. That's it. Yes, you know, and I'm very pleased that that's happened in my career, Janet, because...
Why's that?
Well, I don't know if you heard about me, but last year I had a bit of a bad time, a bit of a rough time.
I did hear about that.
It was
You got struck off, didn't you, Doctor?
I did, yes.
Yeah.
I got struck off from the doctoral list. That's what it is. That was it.
You can find that striking off all in my autobiography, Picking Up the Pieces.
Right, son, this is my moment, all right? You've got your chance to mention the book a bit later, all right?
Okay.
Honestly, he does this every time. Yes, so my TV show, Embarrassing Body Parts, it's got a lovely twist on it. It's got a lovely twist.
Yeah.
We've got an armpit that can speak Klingon.
Oh.
Yes, it's very exciting. And we've got the knees of Henry VIII. Oh, I know, they were very hard to come by, you know.
Rotten by now, but that's...
Yeah, you know what adds flavour.
It's been in the fridge, is it?
Well, you hang a pheasant for what, fortnight, don't you?
That's true, that's true.
Something like that. Anyway, yes, and of course, it's all going to be very exciting. Very exciting.
You can catch that on Channel 666 later on this week. So,
on
Doctor,
Wednesday night, that's the one.
That's the one. So, Doctor, what's the next step here? Are we going to...
There's more? Yes, of course. Right, what we do is we take spaghetti. We take the spaghetti. It's already been pre-boiled.
Spaghetti.
Lovely Bella did that for us earlier. Very good.
Great work, Bella. Great spaghetti.
Indeed.
It's really good.
You've got to...
Okay, so we're just tipping that into a bowl, and then
come on this show for the atmosphere.
we're going to...
Now, Yes, what do we do here? Yes, now here we are. What we've got is we've got a lovely oven-proof dish. Lovely oven-proof dish there. I've put the spaghetti in. I've mixed my all my wet ingredients, my dry ingredients in there.
White sauce.
Yeah, lovely. Well,
oregano in
oh,
there.
that smells great. Have a whiff of that. It's lovely. I wish there was
And
smell-o-vision. Now then, pouring that in. Lovely stuff, in it goes.
That is gloopy.
It's gloopy. It's supposed to be gloopy, Janet. It's supposed to be a little bit gloopy.
Yeah.
Because, there you are. Spread it out nicely. Because it's like a
nice
pizza,
and
isn't
even
it?
over
Janet?
the top. Yeah. Yeah.
Han's got some comments.
Oh, we have some user comments already coming in. Ooh.
There we go.
Exciting.
Lovely
Thanks,
stuff.
guys.
Oh.
Great. So, at Damien, says, nice pumpkin. Thanks. Where's our... Oh, look at our little pumpkin over there. Our little co-op pumpkin. Isn't that nice? Lots of love for the co-op pumpkin. That's nice. Thank you, Damien. We love it too. Lovingly carved today. Carly Schultz says, it's her birthday on the 31st. Can we sing happy birthday for Carly? I think we can do that.
Yeah.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, dear Carly.
Happy birthday to you. For a couple of days.
For 31st.
Happy birthday, Carly.
Happy birthday.
Wonderful Halloween. Happy birthday.
You don't need to make birthday cake. Pizza would do very well.
Exactly.
Spaghetti
A
pizza.
couple more. Ruby Williamson says,
Stick a
hi
candle in it."
everyone. Hi Ruby. Lloyd Edwards says, doing lots of party spooky games and more. And more. I won't ask.
That's
He's
very
a
ambiguous, isn't it, Janet?
dirty devil. Right, so thanks for those comments. Keep those coming in. And
Yes.
don't forget to vote for the doctor if you like the look of his spaghetti.
Right.
Pizza
What I'm going to
concoction.
need to do, Janet, is I'm going to need some bolognese sauce. That's what I'm going to need, because I'm going to make the topping now, you see.
Yeah, let's
That's
grab
it,
that
lovely.
bolognese.
Little bolognese. There's a little
got
dish of it
some
somewhere. Oh, well, let's
can
use
use
that. There we go. We
No.
can use that. Oh, no.
No, we're going to use a pre-arranged dish.
There we go. Why
no,
not?
that's not the bolognese.
That's not the Is there any bolognese knocking up? Well, we'll just
Can
use
you
this
tell we're
lovely
live?
fresh
We've
jar.
Got this jar, which
There we are.
This is
Absolutely
so
great.
slick.
The trouble is, I've got so excited I can't open the jar. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Thank you. It's not my first time. No, here we are. Right, popping that in. Lovely.
Slot it
Sprinkle,
in.
sprinkle,
Lovely.
sprinkle.
No, not
Do you know-
too much.
No, not too much. That'll be all right, won't
Lovely.
it? There we
Yeah,
are.
that looks pretty bloody. Have a look at that. Nice and like good for Halloween, that isn't it?
Very
Pretty
good,
good.
isn't it?
delicious.
Ouch.
Do you like a bit of blood, Bella? Do you?
I love a little bit of blood.
Is he really going to do that every time? Okay.
Now,
great.
there's another thing you can add here. Now, these are my personal favourite, but not everyone likes them. Olives. You see, olives, all very good, yes. You have a
Come
bit of
on,
a chair for
guys.
olives? Who likes olives?
Hey!
Who doesn't like olives? Well, it's my dish, so I'm putting them in. There we are. Lovely, very good. Nice, there we are. Then we add the tomatoes in. There you go.
Tomatoes
This is
going
great.
in.
This is very much how I made Frank, actually, just throwing random ingredients together. There it
And
is.
you can find that in my autobiography, Picking Up the
Yes,
Pieces.
okay.
Will you leave it out, please?
Okay, boys,
This is
okay.
about me. This is my moment. Right, yes. Okay, now a lovely bit of parmesan. And, oops,
That's not.
oops,
That's not parmesan.
no, that's not
mozzarella.
parmesan, is it? No, that's mozzarella. Pop that in
one
there.
piece skewer,
Lovely,
then.
lovely little jelly fingers there. Do you know, if it was my own home, I would have put that back on, but the 3-second rule doesn't apply here, does it?
Not on. No.
Other people
not on
are eating
Facebook
it, aren't they?
Live.
No, not on Facebook Live. No, not at
No,
all.
and
There
certainly
we
not
go.
with a co-op.
Very good. Yes, there we are. Very nice. Pop that in there. That's very good. And finally, the onions prepared by the lovely Bella. Look at that. Oh, yes, here we go.
Oh,
I'll take that.
careful
Very
there.
hot pan, very hot pan.
Beautifully
Nice
done,
burn
Bella.
there.
Look at those onions. Aren't they good? Cooked to perfection.
Yeah, we just pop them in there. Look at that. It's already smelling fantastic.
That
Oh,
smells fantastic.
lovely. Ah,
All the
oh.
tastes of Italy all
It-
rolled into one.
Absolutely. It looks like a work of art, doesn't it?
It does, it really
Shall I pop
does.
that in?
That
You're
is-
right.
that is
That's a bit
lovely.
hot. Nice.
So, how long does that go into the oven for, Doctor?
This goes into the oven for 40 minutes. 40 minutes,
40
gas mark
minutes.
for 180 degrees.
Lovely. Well, let's
Lovely.
put that in now, shall
Great.
we? That's just
Lovely.
over there. So, don't forget to vote wow for the Doctor if you like the look of his perplexing pizza. Ooh, very good. And if you prefer Frank's creation later in the show, you can vote with the heart emoji. But for now, get your wows coming in and keep those comments coming in. We love to hear from you. Thanks for bringing those in. And I think there's one that we made earlier.
Yes, there
just on
is.
camera here. Oh.
We have been up since the crack of dawn doing this, haven't we? Look at that.
That is fresh. That is still warm. Still
Oh, that
warm.
is very warm. Have you got asbestos fingers?
I have, yeah.
I
yeah.
gave Frank asbestos fingers, actually.
Very
There we are.
handy.
I don't know who they belong to.
No.
Right, let's do the honours.
Ah, right, here we are. Do you know what the Italians call, you know when you eat spaghetti, you know, you do that little twiddling action there?
Yeah.
They call it forchettare. You see, we're learning. We're having fun. We're learning.
And 3, 2, 1, Forkitari.
Forkitari. Oh, there it is.
I was like worms.
Oh, here we go.
Halloween worms.
Do you know what? There we are. Do that. Oh, here we go.
That's really nice.
That's really. It's all gone on the floor. There we are.
I want some
That's really
mozzarella.
nice. Actually.
Very tasty.
Lovely.
But I've still got my dish to come.
Wow, yes, indeed, good point. Let's come back after the break, where we're going to be in the kitchen with Bella making her super Halloween mocktails. Don't go away.
Want a better deal from your Ouija board provider? Unlimited minutes, 3,000 demonic texts, £6.99 per month. Ouija phone, the number of the beast.
Welcome back. Well, that was pretty thirsty work making the Doctor's Perplexing Pizza. So I'm now here in the kitchen with Bella, and she's going to whiz us up a special Halloween mocktail. Tell us about that, Bella.
Thanks, Janet. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be showing you how to make a black magic mocktail.
Oh, that sounds
But
fantastic.
first, I'm going to be going through all of our ingredients. So as you can see, we've got some blackberries.
Oh, they
or you
look
can
really
use any other fruits. Stop interrupting me. And then we've got some icing sugar here. We've got some lemon juice as well, and we've got some ice and soda water for later.
Oh, delicious.
And you can find all of our recipes at coop.co.uk/Halloween. So, a little bit late.
Keeps
So,
making me jump that noise, isn't it?
yeah. So what we're going to do is we're going to put 100 grams of blackberries into the blender, and then we're going to put 3 large tablespoons of icing sugar right over there. Look how delicious.
Sweet.
Sweet and fruity.
And then we're going to put the juice of a lemon.
Juice of 1 lemon going in.
One
there.
lemon.
Just 1 lemon. Okay.
And then we're going to put the lid on really tight.
Yeah, please put it on really tight.
And then we're going to turn it on. And then I think we're going to mash it up! We're going to mash it up! We're going to say bye-bye to those blackberries. We're going to say bye.
I think they're done. I think they're done.
Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to take some of the pulp from here.
That's how I made your brain.
And we're going to put 2 teaspoons of that. And then what you would normally do is you'd sieve the rest of the mixture. But I've made that earlier.
Oh, you're always so well prepared, Bella.
Stuff
And we're going to put that in. And then with something super fruity like this, you're going to need a good amount of bat's blood.
Bat's blood.
Bat's blood.
Bats.
Or cat blood or dog blood.
Or
orange juice.
orange juice. Yeah, orange juice. Just use orange
I'd
juice.
be
50
worried.
mils of orange juice will suffice.
From your local co-op, of course. And anything else before we give it a shake? Or is that everything?
No,
That is everything,
that's
isn't it?
everything.
That is everything.
The bat blood would have been nicer.
Yeah, well, they don't sell that in co-op,
So
unfortunately.
now we're going to go over to the hand, who's going to give me a little hand. Do you mind shaking that for me?
Well, that's fun. Sorry, Bella.
So now we're going to pour that
like
mixture
treacle.
into these 2
Look,
glasses.
look at it, guys. Ooh, it's very Halloweeny, isn't it? That very
Can you
gruesome.
shut up, please? Yeah. And then we're going to add some ice, like this. Get your hands right in there.
Yeah, you really are, aren't you? You're
Yeah.
really getting your hands right all over those.
Right in there.
Great.
And then we're going to put some soda water on top.
Just give it a bit of fizz, bit of spice, do you think?
And then you
Bit
can
of
just
zhuzh.
garnish these with some plums.
Wow, they look amazing. Why don't we bring the boys
right.
over and give this a try?
Very good. Nice.
There you go.
Oh, thank you very much.
Oh,
Yes.
thank you, Bella.
Chin
Cheers,
chin.
Daddy.
Gin?
Gin.
No, you didn't make one for me?
No.
No. Okay. Well, of course, you can find all these recipes on the Co-op's website, coop.co.uk/Halloween. What do we think,
All of
boys?
my recipes can be found on the website.
Yeah, I literally just said that. Okay.
Delicious, Bella. Well done.
Right,
Zesty.
yeah.
Very zesty.
They look absolutely fantastic. Well, we're going to be back after this short break, and I'm going to be in the kitchen with Frank cooking up his Trixie Halloween trick-or-treat burgers. See you then.
Sofas, teacups, boxes, kittens. Poltergeist and Son, removal experts. No job too small, or too scary. You won't even know we're there. Picking Up the Pieces by Frank, the #1 bestseller, available at all bad bookstores.
Welcome back. We are in the kitchen with Frank, and he is going to teach us how to make his signature trick-or-treat Halloween burgers. Hey, thank you, Frank. Wow, he's always a bit closer to you than you think he is. Now, don't forget that you can vote for Frank using the heart emoji. If you like what Frank's cooking up in a minute, then you can click on like and choose the heart. If you like what the doctor's cooking, you can choose the wow emoji. So, Frank, what's first?
Well, first, hello, Mum. Oh, I haven't got a mum. First up, I'm making my signature trick-or-treat burgers. Now, here is the twist, because it's actually a dessert.
Oh, that is a curveball
That's
that I
the
was not
trick.
expecting.
Bella, would you mind going through the ingredients for
Sure.
me?
So we've got some jam, we've got some golden syrup, we've got the Madeira cake, that's very important to this recipe, some kiwi and some strawberries and lots of other things. These are all subject to availability, participating stores or whatever.
Thank you, Bella. Wow, what a great job she always does. there.
Thank you, Bella. Right,
So-
first off, we need to make the...
Cheese.
Well, no, the mayonnaise. The mayonnaise.
Almost
And we're
like we
going to
haven't
be
rehearsed
using mascarpone, syrup, and some vanilla extract. Extract. See, these aren't my teeth. Extract.
Extract.
So if we can mix that together. Oh, we've... I can leave that
Right,
with
I'll do
you.
that for you. So,
And some golden syrup
mascarpone, golden syrup,
and the vanilla
extract. Just 1 teaspoon of
Yes,
golden syrup.
perfect.
Rightio.
And Bella, would you mind mixing up the chocolate for me?
I'm doing it already for you.
She is doing it already. What a
I've
pro.
got some
What a
plain
pro.
chocolate, milk chocolate, and butter mixing on a bain-marie.
Ooh.
Right, I'm now going to make the cheese for the burger, and what I need for that is some Madeira cake. Ooh, that reminds me. I went into a baker's the other day.
Did you?
Yes, and I saw a selection of beautiful cakes and breads, and I said to the baker, oh, how much is all of this? And he said, it's £1. I went, oh, that sounds wonderful. Can I have that one, please? And they said, yes. I had my pound ready, and he said, that's £3.50. I said, I thought you said it was £1. He said, that's Madeira cake.
It's the way he tells them, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, there's more to come.
Oh,
More to-
good,
Right, we're going to slice and make the cheese from the Madeira cake.
Madeira.
And we're going to get 2 slices from this cake. Cut it
Very
from the centre.
Thin slices of the Madeira
Fairly
cake
slim,
there.
about 4 millimetres, something like that.
Yeah.
And then we have those 2 slices, and we'll cut them in half. Like so. There we are.
Good work, Frank.
Ooh.
So that's going to go into the burger, and that's going to look like cheese. Is that the idea?
Well, yes, we'll put it in the fridge first, wrap it in cling film,
good idea.
and we'll put that
Put
in
that
the fridge.
in the fridge for
There we go.
later.
Just so that it can chill. Right,
Right.
what are we doing now? Here we
the
are.
next
Now the rest of the Madeira cake, so we don't have waste, can go into the blender.
Right. So while you're doing that, Frank, why don't you tell us about your recent reinvention as a celebrity chef? How did that come about?
Well, you see, it was all research for my autobiography, and I found out that I'm made from some of the body parts of famous chefs. You see, I have a leg of Escoffier, I have beard from a very famous Silver Fox pastry chef, and
Who we can't name for legal reasons.
and I have the left ear of a butcher.
Which ear? Sorry?
The left ear.
Oh, yeah, you can really
It's a
tell.
butcher.
Yeah, you can really tell.
And I thought to myself, I'm fed up of scaring people all the time, and I wanted to change my life. I wanted to move into sort of serving other people and getting them through, bringing them together with food.
It really is quite moving. That is a really noble
Do you know what?
thing
If you want
that
some
you're
good nighttime reading, this is the book for you. Sent me right to sleep.
doing. Okay,
Oh,
thank you,
Daddy,
Doctor.
honestly.
Oh, dear.
Right, so we've got this into the blender, and we're going to mix up the crumbs. Here we go. Mix it through.
Get them all
I don't you wish your girlfriend was hot like me? I don't you wish your girlfriend was a freak like me? Don't you? Right, I think that's done. There we go. Right.
Wow,
that was-
thanks for that. What a beautiful voice the doctor gave you.
Could you please not encourage him, because we'll have the full songbook in a minute.
Oh, wouldn't that be a shame?
Now, is the chocolate all melted there, Bella?
It is.
Fantastic. Let's have this bowl. And we're now going to mix in the crumbs from the Madeira
Lovely.
into the chocolate mixture.
So now, Frank, you're here to promote your new book you mentioned. Tell us about your new autobiography.
Well, it's taken me, I've only been alive for 5 months, you see. Ever since I remember waking up. The first time I remember waking up, I remember the first words I ever heard. He's alive! And since then, I thought to myself, I need to make sure that I live every single day to its full.
So inspiring. Absolutely.
Thank you.
Really, I mean, you really are an inspiration to the public.
Oh,
did you
Dad,
have a ghostwriter for your book?
I might have cheated a little.
Oh, you? Was it Mary Shelley?
Who?
Mary Shelley. She wrote Frankenstein, guys. No? So, what's next with the burgers, Frank?
Right, here we go. It's all mixed through, the chocolate mixture and the crumbs from the Madeira cake. Remember that one?
Don't tell it again.
Oh. Right, and we pour that onto a grease paper on a baking tray.
All right.
Like so. Well, we're going to make it into 4 patties.
4 patties?
Yeah.
4 patties the same size or different sizes?
Depending on who's eating it, really. If it was me, I'd have a double burger.
Oh, I bet you would. Double portions for Frank.
Double portions. So we
Yes.
get that into 4 portions, like so.
Yep. They're quite different sizes, but then your hands are different
I know.
sizes because they're different people's hands, so I
I'm
suppose
kind
that
of
makes
rushing
sense.
it through. Right, and then we make those into like the burger patties. See, look at that.
Patties, yeah, just pat them
see
down.
how they look delicious.
And they look like
There we
burgers.
are.
That's quite convincing, actually.
There we are. See?
Okay. So
and
they-
we put that into the fridge for at least an hour.
On our...
1 hour.
At least an hour. That's it. And here's some that I made earlier.
Oh, well, actually, before we do that, we have
more.
some more viewer comments to read. Let's have a look at these. Or Bella, do you want to read one out?
No.
No?
Not that one.
Nope. No? Or maybe I'll just do that. Okay. Anne Arkley says, I love Frank. He's spooktacular. Round of applause. You can vote with the heart emoji, and don't forget, and I hear Frank is single, so yeah, he might be available after the show. We have Nim Ventura, great name, Nim, loving the hand. Good work, hands. Yeah, love the hand. Chelsea Ward says, what is your favourite Halloween treat, Janet? My favourite Halloween treat is Frank.
I think this competition is rigged. Biased.
What's the name?
Chelsea.
This isn't
Chelsea
first
Ward.
dates, come on.
No, it's Anne Arkley that you're after.
Thank you.
But I'm also available after the show as well, just in case.
Did you hear that?
Ben Matthews says you should gunge Bella. Oh, Ben Matthews, that's that's very unkind. I don't think we'll be doing that later, but, you know, we might. Who knows? So, these go into the fridge. Oh, no, these have just come out
I've just
of the
taken
fridge.
these out of the fridge, yeah, the burger patties, and now we're going to assemble the burger.
Assembling the burger. Let's clear some space so we can see that.
So we're going to add the mayonnaise first of all.
Oh, yeah, so that's the mascarpone
Brioche
with
bun. Brioche
bun. Nice sweet brioche bun.
There we go.
Mascarpone with golden
Mascarpone.
syrup.
What sort of cheese do you use to hide a horse?
Doctor, we've literally just said mascarpone.
Oh.
Literally.
This sketch has gone on so long I fell asleep. Come on.
Oh, gunge him. Gunge him. Right,
What's
so
next?
we've got the bun, we put the mascarpone on,
Yep.
and I've already sliced up some kiwi fruit, like so. And guess what that is?
Oh, I don't know.
Lettuce!
Oh, lettuce! Kiwi lettuce. Who'd have thought? That's
There we are.
ingenious.
This is a pure dessert. There we go.
Lovely. Just laying those on at the bottom there over the mayonnaise.
And then we've got the burger patty.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah. Lovely. Oh, ooh, that was just a random one. Fine.
And here we are. I've also chopped some strawberries, and that can be the tomato.
Oh, this is tricksy.
I've got cheese to go on first. There we are.
Oh yeah, don't forget the.
Slice of cheese from the fridge as well. There
And
we go.
what kind of cake is that, Frank?
Madeira! Hooray! Thank you. So we've got the tomatoes going on. There we are. And I mixed up earlier mashed up some raspberry jam and some chopped up strawberries. There we go.
Dolloping that on there.
Dolloping
I'm
it on.
sensing a
There's the
theme
ketchup.
with tonight's food.
It's looks like blood. Halloween, isn't it?
Ah.
Halloween, isn't it? Halloween.
No, he's gone to sleep.
Oh, there we go. And the bun on the top. Ta-da! There we are. My triple treat burger. Now imagine at a party putting that next to a real burger, and then you'll find the trick or the treat.
Well, let's get that on a chopping board. Meanwhile, don't forget, if you like the look of the of Frank's trick or treat burgers, you can vote using the heart emoji. Or if the perplexing pizza is more your bag, you can go for the wow emoji. So get those votes coming in. Keep your comments coming in. We love those. They're giving us life as we speak. Especially Ben Matthews. Excellent comment.
Right.
So, if you'd like to carve,
Here
Frank,
we go.
and we'll give this a go.
Right.
Slice it up.
I can't wait for this. It's so.
Would you like a bit, Dad?
Yes, it looks like it's been
Show you
assembled.
my dish is better than yours.
Oh, Frank. That's...
It looks like it's been assembled in a rush and with no real care.
Oh, boys.
A bit like your hot
Okay.
meal, I presume.
Okay. Let's
We promised we wouldn't do this here. Now,
Boys.
come on.
Not live on air,
Boys,
no.
no.
Stop it, boys. Listen.
Right.
Just calm
You never
down.
appreciated me.
No.
What can I appreciate? What's there to appreciate about you?
Doctor, can we just be calm
Sorry,
just for a minute?
sorry.
Now we're going to be back after the break.
I wish I'd never been born. So do I.
No. We'll be back with the Grand Dutch finale.
Cut transmission! I don't care if she's a vampire. Quick, get her a microphone, prop her up, and let's go back live. 3, 2, 1, now!
Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back. Oh, I'm feeling a little bit odd. Oh, very strange. And my hand hurts for some reason. I don't know why. I can't remember why. Anyway, it's time for the Grand Gunge finale. Now, thank you for your votes and your comments. It's been wonderful to cook for you this evening. But voting is now closed. The votes are in the process of being counted and verified by our team of goblins and ghouls backstage, and we will shortly understand who is to be gunged in tonight's Grand Gunge finale. So, Bella, who do you think's going to get a gunging tonight?
Well, I'm attracted to intelligence and the criminally insane, so I think probably the Doctor.
One vote for the Doctor. Interesting. Hand. Who gets your vote for getting a gunging tonight? The Doctor! Wow, we've got one vote for the Doctor, one vote for Frank so
you
far.
won't let that happen, will you?
Very interesting. The mystic signs are telling me that it's time to see who gets gunged. Doctor,
Right.
have your hand. Frank, get out of the way, Bella. Out of the way. Now, we've all been on an incredible journey together this evening. We have learnt about ourselves and about each other. And now, Don't laugh, it's very serious.
You're crushing my hand.
Okay. The perplexing pizzas tantalised our taste buds. The trick-or-treat burgers blew our minds. But I can now reveal that the winner of this year's Monster Mash Kitchen Cook-Off is... Frank!
What?
Come with me, come with me. Frank, how do you feel?
I just cannot say thank you so much to all of you. Thank you. Hearts to you all. And enjoy your trick-or-treat burger. Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween. Doctor, will you please come with me? Stand inside the ancient mystic shell of Gondinus.
No, surely not.
Bella, will you do the honours? Can we get a 3, 2, 1? Thank you very much for watching. If you want to find out...
It's in my eye!
My eye!
You can always buy another one. If you want the recipes for tonight's cook-off, you can find them on the website at co-op.co.uk/Halloween. Stop whimpering. I've been Janet Mundane. You have been wonderful. Happy Halloween. Let's laugh ourselves out with a great big evil laugh. Happy Halloween, everyone!